Hello everybody, this is Annie B and welcome to my channel. But before we get started, you see my coffee. This is a large cup. I live in Georgia and it was 30-something degrees this morning. Today is Friday, April 2nd. And I'm such a cold-natured person and I'm freezing, and oh my God, this coffee just feels so good to me. And it tastes fantastic. Oh God, it's good. But you know, when I was making the coffee and I was sitting down here getting ready to shoot the video, and I remember as a child, now this is not a racial thing, so don't get your panty in a wart over it, but it's just so cute and funny. When I was growing up, and I'm sure you're the same way, your parents have told you some funny things now that you're an adult. You look back at it. I remember asking Mama for some coffee. And she told me, coffee make you black, Annabelle. You just can't have the coffee. So, yeah. That was funny. I guess, well, maybe it is true. Look at me. Okay. I'm a little dark here, so maybe that coffee did work. But it was just so funny. You know, it's nothing wrong with laughing and having fun. So, okay, I digress. Let me start all over and I'll be a little bit more professional. Hold on a sec. Hello everybody, this is Annie B and welcome to my channel. Now I know it's April, but I'm going to show you the items I made from the March 2021. I have a box here somewhere. I'm supposed to when I say that, I'm supposed to say, ta-da! From the March 2021 bead box. Now, the reason I waited is because I had approached one of the YouTubers. She has a Marie, and she has a her YouTube channel rather is MemoryLane by Marie. She makes wonderful jewelry, and she has a Give Me 5 series that she makes at least 5 items from the dollar bead box. And I thought that was so much fun. I really enjoy her videos. So if you haven't seen it, go check out her channel. Again, it's MemoryLane by Marie. But she has that Give Me 5 series, and I thought it would be fun to do a collab with her on her Give Me 5 series. So I think she asks, you know, if you're interested in it and then you want to participate, just leave her a comment and she'll reach back and let us know. So I haven't heard anything, so I'm still waiting, and hopefully, prayerfully, that we can get this done. You know, I'm retired, but I'm so busy. I'm busy doing some of everything. So I get a little excited and caught up and get behind in making my the jewelry from the monthly subscriptions that we get. But let's get back at the task at hand. If this is your first time to my channel, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. Would love to have you check out my channel when I post the pieces that I make. So you hit that notification bell, and I think it's a little drop box that come down now, and you have to hit another little notification to get all notifications of videos when they are uploaded. I would love to have you on board. Now, if you are already a subscriber, I would like to say hello to all of my wonderful already subscribers. I'm praying that all is well with everybody. And thank you so much for all your comments. You folks are really, really great. Now, from the March 20, I found the box real quick. From the March 2021 dollar bead box, I made 4 bracelets, and I lost one of them, and I'll tell you more about that a little later. And I made 2 pairs of earrings and 1 necklace, so that's a total of 7 pieces that came from the box. Now, what I also did was, let me show you. I'm getting the bag. So I started getting the bag in March, and they have a lot of check glass. Well, they have a lot of check beads, and yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what I can make with these. They're very, very pretty. And I noticed they're small in size as well. So, you know, not a problem. I'm excited. I'm going to start making some beads from that, but it won't be included with that. Hopefully, prayerfully, we can get it together, that collab, that Give Me 5 series with the dollar bead box. You know, we get these subscriptions, so you know, they're fun, and if you don't be intentional with these things, if you look around, you're going to have about 7 or 8, 9, 10, 12. That's a whole year's worth of subscription boxes just stacking up. See, I know what I'm talking about because I'm one of them. So one of my subscription I did cancel because I wasn't doing anything with it. I had over 9 months worth of beads, a box that I did not open up. So I didn't think that was a financial a good decision I made. So I had to cancel that. I may go back to it, but right now I had to cancel it. So let's get to the video and I will show you some of the items that I made. You know, normally I start with the necklace, but this time I'm starting with the bracelets. And the reason I'm starting with the bracelet is because in the box, they normally send a bag, mixed bags of beads. And I took that little bag out, that little cardboard. So, but it is a, what is it called? Let me see. It's a jumbo mix. It has check fire polish jumbo mix is what it's called. It's the last item on that little slip that we get. But this time I decided I would look into the bag, and out of that bag I was able to make these two beautiful bracelet from here. This is kind of like a black and white bracelet right here, and it turned out really, really nice. I just used some little salsa beads that I have in my stash. Otherwise, I was able to make these two lovely bracelets from this little bead mix. And, you know, I never thought about using them because they don't look all that nice, you know, in the bag. You kind of just throw them aside. You kind of, oh, okay, and you just put them aside. But this time I decided to look. But what I did find is that the smaller the beads are in this little mix, the little small one, it's not fully drilled through. A lot of them I've tossed already. This one here is a prime example, and I know there's no way on God green earth you're going to see that. But that hole is not drilled all the way through, so there's no way I can use it. Even using my bead thingy, I couldn't, and I tried, and then I cracked the bead, so it's not worth my time. So I just tossed those. I don't know what else to do with them. So if you know how to open them up, just let me know, and I'll, you know, that would be an option. But yeah, I was really, really surprised that I was able to get these two lovely wearable bracelet out of this little bead mix. So yeah, so let me get these up, and I will proceed to show you the other items that I made. Look at these little tiny, tiny beads. I have a little scooper that I usually would use when I'm scooping up, but hey, it's only a few. But now to complete the piece, I use a toggle clasp that I have here. And of course, I use a crimp and crimp cover and a wire guardian. And you know, that just tops it off, make it so professional. But these are really nice. So if you are thinking like I was thinking about that jumbo mix, I don't know why they call it a jumbo mix, because it's a small bag. But if you haven't looked at your bag, start looking at them. You might be you might be surprised at them. Yeah, so these are the two the two bracelets that I made for the box. You know, I forgot, but before I put this aside and go to the next set, this is something else you have to watch. I put this together, and this came out of that jumbo mix. Now, this is a damaged bead. It's just rough. It's not cracked, or I guess it came out of the mold like this or something, but yeah, it's a pretty piece, but you have to be careful with that jumbo mix. The beads are they're not in good shape at all. But if you're going to use that mix box, examine every one of those beads, every single solitary one of them, before you put together any piece of jewelry, because you really can't sell it. There's no way I could sell this, or I wouldn't even give this away to anybody. I would wear it. And I would probably give it to my grandbaby. She wants it. But yeah, watch that box, because I put all this together and there's a lot of imperfection that needs beads, but it looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go on to the next set. Okay, now what you're looking at now is a set. I made the earrings and I made the bracelet. Both pieces were made using the, I think it's the 5x6 check glass, the twisted beads, topaz in color. And I used some vintage bronze daisy spacer. And that's on the, on the bracelet. These are some daisy spacers that I had in my stash. And to finish the bracelet, I used the toggle clasp. And this toggle clasp is a clasp that I made myself. I couldn't find the wire, a toggle clasp that I wanted to match the earrings. And I did a texture on here just to reinforce it. It's, you know, when you texture the things, it really, really gets stiff. But I used the some bronze wire. And as you can see, I textured the wire. And, you know, it just kind of gives it that sparkly effect to it. And that, the bronze wire also matched the clasp that I made. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I was interrupted by my husband. It's lunchtime. The man is grown. Can't he fix his own lunch? You know, I'm just saying. Almost 50 years of marriage, you know, but hey. But you know, but the earrings, they're pretty. I like these. These are my favorite. This is my favorite set here. They're very nice. And I also had to make my ear wires as well from that same wire. And everything just matched perfectly. So this is the set that I made from the dollar bead box. I don't think I mentioned a wire that I used for the clasp that I made. I use the, this is an 18 gauge wire. This is by Beadsmith. Yeah, 18 gauge. And I paid $8.99 for this spool. I'm looking for a source to get some wire. If you have a favorite wire company that you buy your wire from, hit me up in the comments and let me know, because you know, it's not too bad for this, $8.99. I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, it's 10 yards, it says. And this is nice. This is a very nice wire. I like the color. You know, it's a copper wire, but and it's coated. But this is nice. This is a nice wire. Now, this was set number 2. However, I cannot find my necklace. You know that every month it seems we are getting a 7-inch check glass beaded chain. And I made, in the subscription, and I broke it apart, which I always like to do because the chain itself isn't really secured. And I made a pair of earrings, and I made a bracelet with it as well. For the life of me, I cannot find that bracelet. You know, I know it's somewhere in the house, but I just couldn't find it. So I used some of the beading wire that they sent us. This is nice. This is a pretty green color. I like this. And I made this dangling neck pair of earrings here. And this is my card. I always put a Bible verse on there, and I think it's cute. Sometimes it's fitting. You might be in a bad mood, and then you get this and you see a card. It might be uplifting to you. But again, I cannot find it. Hopefully I will be able to find it eventually. I thought I gave it to my daughter, but apparently I didn't, because I called her and she don't have it. So it's somewhere in this house. Now, to make this pair of earrings, as you can see, like I stated, I used the beading wire that they sent, soft flex. And they always got nice stuff. And I used silver components here to bring out this piece. I used some clamshell, and I used an eye pin as well. And I made this. This is cute. It hangs long, but if you got a long neck, it really It really hangs nice on you. So this is the set that I made without the, you don't see the neck, the bracelet. So let's move on to the final piece that I made. Okay, this is the final piece that I made. This is my teardrop necklace. And for this piece, you know, I told you, I shared with you that I am in a copper class it's a YouTube class, but no, it's a Zoom class that I participate in. And we are working with copper. And now for this piece, I made this large teardrop. This is the focal piece of the necklace. I use 15-0, 15-0 is small seed beads. These are saffron, the Mayuki seed beads. And I use the 5mm, I think they were 5mm check fire polish beads. They are that army green in color. And, you know, and it looks like that it had little specks of copper in them. So, and I also use two of those 12mm check, those round beads, and they sent some last month as well. And I made this piece here. You know, sometimes we get similar pieces each month, and that's what happened. I know we got this last month. And I made this necklace here, and I use some copper chain. And I use this clasp is a spring ring. You know, it's a round piece with a little spring on it. Okay, I'm out of focus, but this is a spring ring and a closed jump ring to complete this piece. So those are all that I have made for this month. And if you just hold on a sec, I'll give you a complete visual. And thank you guys for chiming in. And don't forget to go over to Marie's channel, and I will list her information in the bottom of my description box. And let's get on board and let's see if we can do a collab, because when you do a collab like that, it makes you more motivated to open up that box and start using some of the beads that you are using. And it's only a give me 5. You can sit here and make just 5 pieces, and I think it'll be great fun. So that is it for me. You all take care and you be safe. Bye-bye.